Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just want to go over the basics real quick. So this is for my Ford Freestyle. So you would have something similar if you have a climate control, or if you have like a fan symbol. That's usually to regulate the speed. And mine is on the far left-hand corner. So this will send a signal to the blower motor resistor, which mine has four prongs, and that was so that was what sends a signal to the motor, to let it know how to regulate the speed. So between that, there's a plug that goes to the motor, and as you regulate the controls or the speed, you should have a variable voltage. If you don't have any, if it's not changing voltage, that's telling you that's your blower motor resistor or your controls. But for simplicity, we're just gonna say the blower motor resistor. That's what typically fails if you're not able to control the speed, or if it's not sending a signal at all. So if you're getting voltage but it's not regulating, it's a blower motor resistor. If you are getting voltage to the plug, and it's regulating, then it will be your motor. I ended up replacing both, just because I seen some metal particles on the connector of the blower motor, so that led me to know that it's getting it's on its way going bad. Next, you want to get the panels off. So there's two retainer clips, one on the left, one on the right. I just used the panel itself and used that as a tool and just pulled it. Worked out good for me. You also want to pull off the panels on the left. There's a lower panel there next to the center console. You want to start off with taking off the screw on the back side. It's a lot easier. I took off the two in the front, and it was a little hassle coming down. I took off the blower motor resistor. It was a little pain coming out because it's really tall. Um, I'm just taking it off to see what I can see. Maybe there's something I can clean off, maybe fix possibly. But you'll notice over here, it seems like moisture got in there and destroyed it. So I ended up ordering one on Amazon. I'll put the link on the comments below. Yeah, so ended up cleaning it. It did work for a second, then it just went off. So that's the new one. It's shorter, so it's a lot easier to install. So yeah, once I put it on, you usually want to start the screws with your hand. It's 8mm bolts, by the way, on all of them, the blower motor and the blower motor resistor, whichever you're replacing. I ended up replacing both. I used a wrench for the blower motor resistor because it's a real tight spot, and that was another reason why I removed that panel to the left, because you'll notice the wrench, you have to get all it has to swing all the way in there, otherwise you're just gonna make it a hassle for yourself. Once you get that nice and tight, you don't want to over tighten because you could break the plastic where it screws into. So you'll notice that's high speed, I was getting 11.6, and then low speed I was getting 9.6. After that, that's it. Ended up putting it all together, reverse install. All right, appreciate you guys. If you guys have any comments or questions, just put them down below. Thank you.